My name is Jim Costello, and I'm here at Bert's Bikes and Fitness in Henrietta, New York. And we're here with Mary, Curt, and Luc Eggers. And Mary and Curt and Luc are now going to be doing some training here on Thursday nights, right here at our wonderful store. But first, we're going to talk a little bit about their background in triathlon. So Mary, how long have you been racing trials?
I've been racing for about 15 years.
Excellent, excellent. And what are some of your best results that you've done?
I would say my best results was the first winner of the Muscleman in 2004. Qualified for Kona a couple times, but in 2003 at Ironman Lake Placid, and sub 11 at Ironman Florida.
Congratulations. Awesome. Awesome. And you do some other things too. You're a coach?
Yes, I coach for QT2 Systems, which is a Boston-based triathlon company. I teach yoga at Breathe Yoga down in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I race announce for Score This.
Excellent. Excellent. So this is all you do is tries, right?
I'm also a nurse for the Arc of Monroe.
Okay.
I do care coordination for the developmentally disabled.
Awesome. And Curt, you're just Mr. Triathlete, right?
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but thanks for the compliment.
Excellent. And how long have you been racing?
I've been racing for about 25 years.
25 years. That's pretty long.
Yeah.
That's a little bit longer than most of my employees are old.
Yeah, and I like beating those young kids.
I know
too.
you do. I know you do. And how many times have you been a national champion?
I've been a national champion 5 times, 2 for triathlon and 3 for duathlon.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
That's incredible. What are some of some of these nationals? What are some of your best results, your best races?
My first national title came when I was 50 years old, and that was in Kansas City, Missouri, and I was very proud of that race, obviously. And then I was able to get my title back for triathlon this year at Burlington, Vermont, which was a really sweet victory for me.
That's great.
Very emotional. That day was like almost like the Olympians. I can see where the Olympians, where they win it 1 year and then 4 years later come back and get it again. So I consider it a slight miracle, but I was able to pull it off.
So I'm assuming in 25 years you've done almost every race around here. Is that pretty much correct?
Yeah, I cut my teeth up in Canada with the Tri-Sport Series. It was in Ontario, and it was a race series about probably 9 races for the season, and I would go up and shoot for the series title.
Okay.
And I did some elite racing up there too.
And you like to race every weekend, right? You like to race all the time, pretty much.
Yeah, I cut my teeth on sprint racing, and what's nice about sprint races, they're usually like a 750-meter swim, a 12-mile bike, and a 5K run. You can recover quite quickly from that and do it again next weekend. So if you're really into racing, those are fun things to do.
Okay. And both of you are Kona qualifiers, right? You qualified once?
Qualified 3 times.
3 times, and you qualified
3 times.
3 times. That's pretty good. I don't think there would be one other person locally that has qualified 3 times. I don't think. Who else would that be? Anybody?
I don't even know. There's a lot of qualifiers around these days.
Sure.
As it's grown. So.
Sure, but between the 2 of you have 6 times. That's pretty cool. And Luc, you're doing tries too, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. How many races did you race this year?
8.
Really? That's great. That's more than I raced. Sure, sure. So what we're going to do here with the Eggers here every Thursday night is we're going to have some training, and Mary's here to tell us about what sort of training we're going to do. Again, it's going to be here at Bert's in Henrietta on Jay Scutti Blvd. It is going to be free, open to the public. We are going to have some trainers for people to use. We would suggest that if people have a trainer, to bring it with them and to bring their bike as well. And obviously you can see we have lots of fitness equipment too. So we're going to be doing something, a little bit of everything. So Mary, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're going to do?
Well, basically we're going to do a weekly series where we're going to do some riding and then a component of functional strength. We're going to change it up every week. So for example, 1 week we might do some big gear stuff on the bike, hop off and do a little bit of yoga or work with tubing, utilize some of the machines. And during that time kind of share our knowledge, our family knowledge about triathlon.
Excellent. And this is really going to be geared mainly towards cyclists and triathletes.
Yeah, cyclists and triathletes, yep.
Excellent. Okay. And then coming up maybe early part of next year, starting in January, we're also going to have some clinics at the Henrietta store here, but also our Buffalo stores. And what are some of the basic topics we're going to talk about?
Well, monthly we're aiming to do a clinic at one of the stores around, and we're going to cover things like multi-sport basics, how to improve your bike skills and running skills and some dryland training. And we're open to suggestions for what people want to hear too.
Sure, sure. So stay tuned at birthbikes.com. We're going to have much more information in the coming week about exactly what we're going to be doing. It's going to be a form online that you can fill out if you want to reserve one of the trainers that we have to use. And then you can stay up to the minute on any sort of clinic information and other training information. Just for a few basic things too, Mary, you run a blog too as well, right?
Yep,
and
yep.
What's the name of that?
It's Iron Mama, www.ironmama.com.
And what,
Yeah.
excellent. And you also, you're also a reporter, right?
Yes, I write for xtry.com and trydigest.com as well.
You guys are living the dream then. It's all triathletes all the time, right?
Yep.
Sure. So stay tuned for more information. The first training session is this coming Thursday, a week from yesterday, a week from Thanksgiving, on December 1st. Training starts at 6:30. Doors open. Obviously, we're going to be open, but you could come as early as 6 to get ready to get set up. And we're going to do about an hour and a half, pretty much, right?
Pretty much,
45 minutes of more aerobic style stuff, and then 45 minutes of functional strength training. So again, Bert's Bikes and Fitness, Jim Costello, the family Eggers. This is going to be a family event. Kids are more than welcome to come, and let's have a good time for free. Let's stay fit and stay healthy in the coming months. Bert's Bikes and Fitness. Thanks.